The author of Rewrite Your Life Without Dermatographia, it's Sandra Graneau. Sandra, come on out here. I'm going to be sitting for this interview, but I am super excited. First of all, we have to tell people, what is dermatographia?
Dermatographia is a skin disorder that's caused by allergies, and it's a form of hives. So a person can break out in welts or have severe itching, and the symptoms or the episode will appear and then stay on their body for about 30 minutes or maybe up to a day, and then disappear as though nothing has occurred. So it is very random, and there are various triggers that can take place that will cause this to happen to them.
Okay, so this book is an all-natural solution to managing hive-like welts and severe itching. Did you try the non-all-natural solution?
Yes.
How'd that go?
Not too good. It actually made my symptoms worse. And that was my way. I noticed that if I'm taking medicine and I am getting worse with my episodes, then there's something a lot more deeper that medicine cannot fix, that I need to figure it out and dig deep and find the root of my problem. And so my book is my journey of finding out where I needed to get out of denial, deal with trauma, take out toxic relationships, get the right people around me, and various other experiences that I shared that helped change my life altogether.
Yeah, so there are a couple questions here I want to ask you. And one of them, it's Tamara from Texas. I'm going to ask you two. We'll combine them. Tamara from Texas and Vanessa. And Tamara says, how do you write your truth without worrying it'll hurt someone? Vanessa asks something similar. How do you go fearlessly into your story, telling it and sharing it? I feel like you're the perfect person to share that.
Okay, to answer the first one, how do I write my truth? I struggled making the decision to write the book in the first place because my father is an author, and I watched him through that process of writing a book for 2 to 5 years and seeing the fruit of that. And being challenged and listening to the recording that Angela had on YouTube, 9 weeks is all it takes, hear her weight loss journey, I was like, forget about it. This is not going to work. I've seen it. I live with it. I grew up with it. And once I applied, and one of the questions was, what would stop you from sharing who you are? And I realized I had a block because I knew my father wasn't successful at the level he wanted to be successful. I felt like if I put myself out there and share what I have as in a book form, what if I become successful? So it was going through that block that I was able to write this book and share my truth and be authentic and be present for the reader, for you, that I took that challenge and I jumped with that.
So you're showing up here and you have like beautiful skin. Can't even imagine you with like welts on your arms. But you've now told the world you have managed this condition. How does that feel to come out? Is that something you had to work through? Was there embarrassment or?
Throughout the years that I had dermatographia, I didn't tell anybody. I kept that to myself because I had this image I felt I needed to maintain, that I was in control. I knew where I was going with my life. But here I was with this health disorder, the skin disorder that there's no cure for. And to share what's happening and random, like I could look like I'm hurting myself when I'm not. It's just I was allergic to paper. The simplest things, my clothing, it was like as though everything was working against me. So when I was able to say, hey, I have this, one of the thoughts that came to mind in my spirit was, you're not the only one going through this. There is someone else out there who is going through the same symptoms, who don't feel like they have control over their body. They feel like their body's attacking them, and they need to know that they are not alone. So share your story. Tell other people that, you know what, you can get through this. You've tried the medications. You've changed your food. You changed your clothing. I've done it all. I've done it all. And yet it didn't work until I made some hard decisions and took the risk to believe in myself, invest in myself, and make a change.
Yeah. here is the book, Rewrite Your Life Without Dermatographia. This book has had such an incredible groundswell of people who, because I don't think people talk about this. I think it's a secret. So
3 doctors before I found a doctor who could diagnose me correctly.
there's so many people who have responded. If this is you and you're like, oh, finally, I've been wondering like what the options were, please get this book. If you know somebody who struggles with hive-like welts, they haven't had success with traditional doctors, you would be surprised. There are a lot of people that are keeping it secret. So share this link anywhere you can today. Post it on your Facebook page. There is somebody who needs this message that you know. So thank you for spreading the word. Congratulations on your book.